A Wrinkle in Time. When I was a toddler, I really liked to read children's books and listen to my mother reading the books for us. The moment I learned how to read sentences and stories, I would spend hours reading anything I wanted. As I grew up, I slowly forgot the excitement of reading a new book. I slowly forgot the joy of reading as other forms of entertainment took over our lives, such as using smartphones, watching TV, and playing games outside. Recently, my tito recommended me to read this book entitled A Wrinkle in Time. He told me that this book is one of the greatest works of literature for kids, and besides being an exciting story, its message of individuality, nonconformity, friendship, and courage have inspired generations of readers. And certainly, he said, that I would learn a thing or two in reading it. This is a story about a girl named Meg Murray who is struggling in her school life and her home life. She is teased for her looks, but also because her family is different. Rumor has it that her father has run off and that his youngest brother, Charles Wallace, is slow. Meg also lives with her mom, a scientist, and twin brothers, Sandy and Dennis. One day, Meg, Charles Wallace, and Calvin, a boy from school, explore a local haunted house. They are greeted by three women, Miss Whatsit, Miss Who, and Miss Witch, each a little odder than the next. The three women seem to know about Mr. Murray, and so the children follow them. However, as they are walking through the forest, something strange happens to them. They traveled by Tesseract, an advanced form of traveling through space and time to a distant planet. At first, Meg is overwhelmed by the experience, but she grows to like the new planet, as it's very beautiful. The children are told that Mr. Murray has been fighting the black thing, a large shadow-like being, and that they too must join the fight. The children agree and are taken to Camazotz, the home of It, a dark and mysterious entity that craves control and power. The children eventually meet It, which turns out to be a grotesque brain. It mind controls Charles Wallace, using him as its voice. Meg rescues her father from a glass prison, and just as It attempts to mind control Calvin and Meg, Mr. Murray teleports them by Tesseract to a distant planet. On this planet, the group encounters a tentacle creature named Aunt Beast. There, Meg gains the courage to face It alone. Meg returns to Camazotz to get Charles Wallace back. She tries to fight It with anger, but discovers that love is its greatest weakness. And in the end, after defeating It, all of them return home, where Meg's father is reunited with his family. First, the story enters an interesting genre within children's literature. Technically, it's primarily science fiction, dealing with time and space travel and all beings from different planets. And yet, at the same time, it's about children dealing with issues that are relatable to a younger audience. One of these issues is maturity and the ability to identify the weakness within oneself. Each of the children is told their weaknesses, yet their weaknesses still manage to create problems. In fact, the reason Charles Wallace becomes mind-controlled by It is because of his weakness, pride. Even Meg uses her weakness, anger, against It, but fails. From this fight between Meg and It, the story presents the conflict of love, or emotions versus intellect. It is a literally giant brain that shuns emotions, and calculates the schedules, the behavior of the Camazotz people to create a totalitarian society. Yet, Meg recognizes the emptiness of the situation. So while everything is taken care of from the perspective of the society as whole, the people, as individuals, are not given the opportunity to celebrate the difference amongst themselves. And it's here that the message of the story is conveyed. All of the character, whether from Earth or beyond, are unique and interesting. Their characteristics and personalities are celebrated, not scorned, and these differences that make life worth living. In fact, it's good to be different.